Hello everyone, my name is Griff. Today is the 3rd of June, which means that the Children of Yggdrasil event has finally updated to Part 2. I've been waiting for it to upgrade to Part 2 so I can talk about this event and go over all of the new things that I find interesting about this event type, my problems with the story, and all that good stuff. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get right into it. So, currently in the video, I am currently trading off everything that I have since I've been grinding this event for weeks now, or like I think a week now actually. And I essentially got all the way to 1,000,000 points heroism, and we're going to talk about the heroism reward soon. But I do just want to point out that I do really like the ideas and concepts in this event. So, starting out, let's go over the story because I feel like that's the very first thing. It is I thought it was a 6-part story, but it's a 5-part story. No, yes, it is a 6-part story because there's a prologue. 6-part story. I'm just going to jump right into the story. In my opinion, this is one of the weaker stories in DL's event history. Essentially, the plot here is that Cerise and Luca have to go to this ancient Sylvan civilization to deliver a letter from their elder. When they get there, the letter contains the information that essentially that they need to be taught the ways of the Sylvan people because they are, they need to be basically become one with the Sylvans and find out what it is to be a Sylvan. In doing so, they meet Yggdrasil, which is the Tree of Life. They meet Isaac, who's the guardsman, and essentially Luca comes across this medicine that they have that can instantly cure any ailment that you have. Then Luca hears about a accident in a nearby village, which is actually caused by Yggdrasil, like basically ravaging the nearby land to help feed itself and prepare itself. So Luca actually gives away this secret medicine, which causes Yggdrasil to die and these people to fight over this medicine, of which Isaac gets very upset. And the moral of the story seems to be that you should respect others' religions and respect others, the past and where they come from, which I find very odd because that's kind of what Gala Luca is supposed to be. He's all about protecting people and bringing harmony together and putting people together. And for them to make an event where Luca is kind of just a meathead and kind of just goes forward and, kind of messes everything up, it's kind of interesting. And I think that it was poorly done personally, but that's just my opinion. I feel like that opinion is, pretty non-hot. A lot of people have a lot of problems with this event as far as story goes. But gameplay of this event I like a lot. So I'm just going to bring you through the 2 master levels that were just added today since they're both here. And I'm just going to show you my teams for both. So, as far as the Repelling the Farther Aggressors, which is the main mode, here's the team I used. It consists of Galamascula, Sharpshooter Cerise, Galalaxy, and Cleo. Galacleo is there, rather not Galacleo. Cleo is there just to keep heals. Sharpshooter, Cerise, and Mascula there are generally there for purposes of dealing the most damage and having large AoE effects. Because as we'll look in this event, essentially what you're going to be doing for this entire event is just knocking down low HP enemies. There's not going to be a lot of, hard bosses that are going to hit you very hard. There's not a lot of DPS checks. It's mostly hit count and, just hitting things in a wide area. And those 2 adventures, which I'm going to just have on time to speed, I'm going to turn off auto because I have the Golden Fafnir on. Those 2 adventures are super duper good at that. They essentially just are going to hit everyone on the field, especially Masculine when he gets his second skill up, will almost clear every board in this game. So you have to watch out for that, and you have to make sure that your AI is, is built in a certain way. But as you can see here, he's just completely going to town on this, and then he's going to hit his second skill, like I said. Looks like it's not going to have as an end pervasive effect because there was only a few adventures on screen at the time, or a few monsters on screen rather. But yeah, you're just going to go through waves as fast as you can. There we go. That was a nice big one. You're just going to go through waves as fast as you can, trying to get as many as you can. On standard, I had about 300 a run. I don't know how many we'll have on master. Not that it really matters because I'm already done charging through the event. I've already done everything for this event. But we are going to get about 250. So not too bad for a minute and a half or 45 seconds since it was on time 2 speed. But yeah. The one thing about this quest, or at least the first quest, that was kind of annoying was that the rupee cost was so low, and here it even still is so low. So it's not really worth for having Fafnirs on it if you're concerned about rupees or anything like that, but I was just, whatever. I'm just going to have Fafnirs on it, because why not? We could do co-op, but I don't think I'm going to do this first, the Guardians of the Wood first. And this quest, you actually are up against Isaac and Cerise, which I find super cool that they did that. Oh, I'm in co-op for it. Okay, you know what? Sure, we'll do it in co-op because apparently I didn't set it to solo. And we have a Gala Leonidas and a Gala Shell and a Lapis. Apparently, it's rapid fire Manicaster time, and I did not come prepared. Do I have another rep? I have Panther. Does that count? I think I'm just gonna stay as Mascula. Yeah, we're just gonna stay as Mascula. But this mission has you up against Isaac and Cerise, which is one cool because Isaac had not been released yet, or we didn't know what Isaac was gonna do, and you can actually still see his second skill and his first skill in this event. And Cerise is also cool because I like the concept of the story, because in the story, Cerise actually teams up with Isaac against Luca's ideals, and she kind of takes a stand against her brother. And it's cool to see, you know, us seeing that in the form of gameplay, and I'm not even targeted under her. And I got blinded by something. Okay, well, neither of them caused blind as far as I know, so I don't know why I got blinded, but that's a bit unfortunate. The rapid fire Manicasters are just gonna go to town doing their thing, and I'm just gonna try to attack while blinded. There is no healer, so I do need to be careful here. If I don't die. But yeah, I do like this event a lot in gameplay. I think the story is a bit lacking, but that's fine because it's I think, and more importantly than the story for at least this first event, is that there is, you know, potential in the event type itself. You know, there are things that we can look forward to, things that we can take from it that say, wow, this is a pretty cool event type, you know, I want to see another one of these in the future. And that's honestly what's more important to me than even, you know, just having a good story. So I'm really excited to see what the next type of event like this will be like, and I'm going to get one shot by something I can't see because usually that's going to how it's worked, because adventurers as enemies can just attack randomly. So I'm going to have to be careful to make sure I don't... Yep, just like that. That's exactly what I meant. Oh well, I'll have to replay this, but not a big deal. It only costs like 2 wings. We'll just watch this Lapis go to town. So yeah, I do think that this event is pretty good. I do think that the rewards are pretty good, which I will go over after I finish watching these guys clear this mission. And they broke, I think they broke Cerise. But Isaac's still kind of doing his thing. Yeah, the event music is super good. You can probably hear that in the background. I like the event music. I wonder if the, I don't know because I don't have Isaac yet. And I don't really plan on getting him. I wonder if the buff zones that he has change, because I know he has 4 effects that can go into his buff zone. I wonder if those 4 effects change the color of the buff zone, because you notice that the last one was blue and now this one's yellow. So I wonder if there actually is an actual difference within the gameplay with those. I don't know what they do as far as the enemy AI does, but as far as gameplay goes, I have no idea. Yeah, just watch the rapid fire Manicasters go to town, 3 different streams, 2 Gala adventures. I am a little bummed out that I don't have Gala Shell. I think that's probably gonna hurt me a little bit when it comes to the Shadow Sinister Dominion, because I feel that rapid fire Manicasters are really, you know, helpful in that mode. Gala Leonidas is super good in Lilith, and I've heard Cygames is super good in Gel de Bayoth. So it'll be interesting to see the implications of Shell as the events go forward, and as we have more events to look at and more events to see in the game as a whole. But here we go, they just defeated Isaac. Yeah, nice. Galamaska is super cool. I'm glad I pulled him. I'm gonna level up soon. Oh no. Well, hopefully we can not have that be on camera. And they left the room. Okay. But yep, that is those 2 fights. Now to go into the rewards and to go... Actually, I got every endeavor for that even though I died. Okay. To go into the heroes and rewards, there are a few things I want to step on here. So, first off, there are, I believe, 10 tickets total from this event. And I believe there was 1 tenfold ticket as well, so I believe it was 20. Actually, no, there wasn't a tenfold ticket, which I thought was odd. I don't know if they added one now. Nah, no, they didn't. But they did say, collect hero in 1. Oh, okay, this is a new one. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to do that, but they didn't add one yet, so that's a little unfortunate, but we'll have to see if they will in the future or something. But as far as I can tell, you know, they have not added another tenfold ticket into this event, and I can go into history and we can look at it. As far as I know, maybe I missed it, but there are, I believe, 12 tickets total with this event, because there are, or no, 10 tickets total, because there are, no, 11, sorry, 11, because there's 10 in here and there's one in the missions. Yep, as you go here, we'll start to see a few things, and then we'll see the first exclusive reward to this event, which is this worm print here, which we'll go look at the upgrade screen. But this is a gauge accelerator worm print, very similar to the one that I was talking about in the most recent video, where you know, this print is a new one in the game that we can go look at, but you know, this one is on 4-star, the other one was on 5-star. Next, we have the Alliance trigger, which is Cerise's weapon skin, so this is the only way to get it. So if you do like Sharpshooter Cerise, or you just want a Manicaster weapon skin, which is more so what I wanted, because I think a lot of the Manicasters look really stupid on a lot of the adventures. I just think that, you know, the design doesn't fit well, and I do like the more classic look of guns. This is like a more classic double-barreled shotgun, so it's pretty cool to see. And then we have the final award in the heroism, which is all the way up here. I believe it's around, oh, did I pass it? I think I must have passed it. Yes, here it is. Asio Sentiel. Now this is a bow critical damage worm print. Now this is super good because it does actually go all the way up to 25, so this is bow's third exclusive 5-star print. Honestly, for Isaac, you're not even going to use the skill damage one because you're probably going to slot in skill damage through your weapon skins, but it's cool, still cool to see. But the one thing I do want to talk about with these worm prints is that there actually is another one in the normal trade, which I don't think I can show the history of, but I can show it here. If I go down and look for it here, it is an Elisan 4-strike print, if I can find it, because I know it's at Fully Unbound. I know that it has all its copies, because free prints in Yggdrasil at this point, when you get them, since they changed the system, and I can't find it here at all, since they changed the system, the way that free prints work now is that they are extremely cheap to level up. So if we go here and we look at the unbinding, it's going to cost me 150 Eldwater to unbind this 4 times. So it's going to be 750 total. And then if I go to copies, it's going to cost me 750 or 850 rather per copy. So I'm just going to get 8 copies. You know, it's 2,000 Eldwater. It's basically like 3,000 Eldwater, one dupe, to fully unbind and fully get every copy of this 4-star print. So, you know, it is extremely cheap. And this also applies to the 5-star bow print, the Isaac bow print that we did have there. That also had a, you know, it was a cheaper effect because of how it was from a free event. So yeah, I would suggest going all the way to unlock that worm print, because, you know, nothing bad can come from it. And it's literally an exclusive worm print for that weapon type, and it's super duper cheap. So I would recommend doing it. If you do have it, you should have it. Everyone should have it since they did the event. I can't find out where it is for some reason. But yeah, I do believe I actually do have it. If I go in here and look at Cerise, I can actually just find it right here if I search bow. There we go. Right there. Yeah, pretty good art of him too. So yeah, I do like this event. I like a lot of the things that they've done with this event. I do think this event is very smart. But I wish that the story was a bit more fleshed out. You know, you had a bit more smarter gameplay, sort of, you know, a bit more to deal with in that sense. But I do think that it's pretty good. And I do like what they did. So yeah, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.